So the day has come to unhook the new planter, go get the old corn planter out, and get it in here and start servicing on that one.
How many times I did this last year, this bean planter?
Why?
Don't you remember?
No, I don't.
Switching.
Oh yeah, because of all the interseeding.
That too. Switch to the sprayer.
Yep. It was fun. It was a good time. Planters are the worst to hook up because there's just so much everything
6 or
here.
7 times.
Well, let's hope that this year is better. So we're gonna unhook this thing, go get the other planter because this is the only tractor that will pull it because it's got the cab boxes to run all of the NT functions. She's dripping. What a mess.
Wow.
What a mess, man. This is the planter you're going to be running. You got to learn how to unfold it, Brody.
This ain't the time to do it.
Why?
Can I shut the door?
Yeah, I think so.
It looks close.
How long are you going to hold that clutch pedal down in park?
So how long is it going to take me to be a Duggo in here?
Oh.
Doug Jr.?
Is that what your name is?
No.
If you want to tend us, I'll sit in the planter. No takers on that. Okay, I think it's wing wheels and then number 1.
Number 1?
Yeah, we got to switch some controls so that all 3 planters are on the same remotes. So there we go. That's working. Okay, she's down. Now number 6 is the Chanel aftermarket hitch, so that's on its own remote. Lower that down, but don't lower it too far because you destroyed the red balls last year, remember?
No one knew that.
No one knew that.
What's too far?
No, you're good. It's not unlatched.
Now what?
Now it's fold, push fold. This is actually a lot easier than a DB.
And that's on
And then
what?
it's number 1, I believe.
So it's all in one.
I think so.
Why did it go in?
You're going the wrong way.
I never touched it.
Oh. Pressure, I suppose, built up. There we go. See, look, it's simple. Satisfactory.
Too big a stuff.
Too small a shop. It's a beautiful shop, but it gets small sometimes.
You know, if I was over 2 more feet that way, 3 more feet.
She might do
I
her.
think we would have had her.
We once upon a time, had 2 of these unfolded in here. It was tight.
It's gauge wheel time.
Oh, more gauge wheels. Oh, so I intended on this planter being traded. Not that that changes anything. I just know that there's some work to do to it. All the speed tubes need some looking at, belts. bearings. I know that tank towards the end of the season last year, we quit using it because, if I remember right, where is it? Something here. Oh yeah, that's busted there.
Oh, nice.
So this was literally jiggling free, just sitting here. Yeah, look at that. And it was just being held on by the rear here. So we should probably beef that up a tad.
Is it cracked in there too, I'm guessing? How do you know?
It's just welded on the sides, and then yeah, it broke.
But this is broke.
It broke it completely off, so I don't know if we're gonna have to remove bolts, get a jack under here somewhere, and lift this to.
You know what would be nice right now?
What?
Crane.
Yeah.
But we'd be in the
We're
wrong
not
spot.
even over the crane. Under the crane? Under the crane.
Under. Over, under. Who welded this?
I think that was probably Dad with the old welder, not even the good welder.
You can tell.
By the junk.
I don't look good.
So people are maybe wondering why we're gonna be running 2 corn planters and 1 bean planter. In past years, we've always been able to basically 50-50 corn, soybeans. You know, now we're starting to do black turtle beans. That's later planting. So 1,000 acres of those next year will be, you know, after corn's in, soybeans in, it's laid back. 1 planter does that easily in 20-inch rows. These are 30-inch row planters, this one, and then our new high-speed planter. And the reason we're not getting rid of this one is we're super heavy on corn acres due to the black bean rotation. Corn on corn, then black beans, and focusing more on corn and black beans, I guess, than soybeans. So we're super heavy on corn, and we want to get it in on a timely manner. I guess originally we did not plan on keeping this planter, but looking at what it was worth, trade-in, it's worth an experiment this year to see how it goes. Like anything else, 2 is better than 1. If 1 breaks down, at least you're still going with one or the other. So that's kind of why we're going to be running 2. It's got more or less a test trial, more than doing this all the time. But I think it's going to be like combining corn with 2 corn combines. Once you do it, it's an addiction and you'll never not do it. Right, Brody?
Right.
Right.
Hey, guess what is finally fixed?
Is the ratchet that you broke? So this is also why we went with a DB on our new planter instead of the NT, because of this pain right here. I hate this. Wheels in there, mud squishes up, maintenance sucks. That's why we like our DBs. The only good thing about this is it is a little easier to fold and unfold, and it is narrower for sheds and narrower road transport. I don't really care about the road transport because
Now when your tractor's bigger.
the tractor's bigger than the planter, so it really doesn't matter. What are you doing? Why do you pick the hardest one to start on? You could use the side impact there. No? No, not enough clearance, I suppose. Sorry.
Oh, there we go. Whew.
You need to pop off some openers and see
That's what I was gonna do here.
the abuse that she took last year. These were brand new openers, so it'll be interesting to see what we're measuring.
Hey, look, you're missing a cap.
Imagine that. See what we got here. 14 3/4. We're golden. Thank God we don't have to do openers. And I know for a fact that our bean planter is not going to need them because we put those wear part discs on. They not only wear or last longer, but they that thing don't see as many acres as the corn planters do. So, and it's not high speed.
Do you want to check anymore?
We should maybe check.
The hardest one again?
It's folded. Where's the track run? Here? Must be here. Let's check that one. The ones that are next to the tractor tracks, curves and stuff, plants into the planter track, generally wear out quicker. 14 5/8. It's an 1/8 inch smaller, which is obviously fine. But they definitely wore more next to the track, which I suspected. It looks like that was put in perfectly centered. That is true. We did. So we took all the tails off our other planter. We could put them on here.
And then when we get time, somebody could work on that. When we get time.
Or we can just do it now. So basically, we bought these used. They're very slopped out because if you remember right, we had furrow force on one side of the planter and John Deere closing system set up just like this on the left side of the planter. It's not that they didn't work, but they didn't work for us in our small rocks. That was our issue. So we ended up picking these tails up middle of planting season last year and putting them on. They're used, they're slopped out, they're junk, they need new springs because most of the springs broke. So out of 12, I think 6 of them broke, 50%. So we need new springs on some of them, and then we're gonna weld that kit on that makes this all tight with a bearing. So all those gotta come off. Planter season, love it. Reputation. That was a big word for Chet Brody.
Reputation.
Reputation.
That's me.
You got the cleaning reputation, that's for sure.
This is shot. That's skinny. This one's shot.
Just don't look at it. This
That
one
was
ain't
shot.
gonna get as many acres as the other
Hey,
planter.
who was here that
That is junk
Who
actually.
was here that really showed us how to do these really well? Remember that guy?
Tony Fast, I
Yeah,
think.
he wants to come. There's the finished product.
Look at those welds.
That's okay.
It's a lot better than the guy that did those other rows that we bought used.
I think he did them on there.
Well, maybe. Yeah, that looks a lot better. So that trues up the slop basically. Put
Put them bearings
a
in
bearing in there
Don't
and
touch
then. Is it warm?
that. Bearing, can't you see it?
I can see the smoke coming off of it. And then that basically eliminates the play on bushing. It's much worse when there's a bushing in there because then there's stream
Right.
play because the bushing wears
Good
too.
idea.
Yeah, it is a good idea.
Wish I would have came up with that.
He's got those welded up. I've been working on replacing the springs. There's parts laying everywhere. We have got a good jump on this in the last hour. So once we reassemble this, I'm waiting for one part. Look at this. Take a gander at that one.
Did you order that?
I did order it because I don't want to break into our other tails in case we sell those. And I also, well, the used ones that
How much is
were
this?
spares were also cracked. I don't know. Probably spendy.
Looks spendy.
It looks like it. The thing that concerns me is that hole there. That's how all these are.
Are they?
She's gonna make it another year, but then we may need to totally strip them down again
Why don't we do it right the
and
first
build it
time?
up. Now you say that after I've done all these?
Well, I didn't know they looked like that.
Well, I know, I was thinking it the whole time. We really should do this right now. But then I just want to do my project and be done.
We could have did 12 of them brand new off of that planter. Then you could have sold 12. For
12
real
used
money.
junk.
Huh?
12 used junk.
No, the 12 left off that one.
Oh, that's, yeah, we could have.
But you didn't want
There's
to.
always so many
You
options.
didn't want to.
No.
We'll keep them for next year, so when we have to replace them, we'll just naturally do it. Now you get, we have green paint.
I think we painted them on the planter last time.
Yeah, I know that.
All right, so we've been busy at it. We've got all the bearings installed, so that's really nice. Brody just got done painting that. And then we got rambunctious. We put our hose reel on here, which then we realized that was for furrow force and literally is doing nothing anymore besides our air hose now. So That's interesting. You want to get the Buick?
Why?
We'll put all these speed tubes in there and then you can drop them off.
No.
Why?
The back end's kind of full still.
What do you got in there?
Salt.
Oh, wow.
Traction.
Weighting her down?
Traction.
Oh, bye. I've convinced him. Let's see if we can fill up the old lacrosse. He does have salt.
I told ya.
Oh my goodness. Well, man, that is really clean. It's so much better than your Impala.
Yeah, it is. Truly is. I need to get subs in this thing. Really
Oh
rock.
my goodness. So we take these actually to our precision dealer and they put them on a machine. They run them. It'll tell them if they're overamping, if a bearing is bad, if a motor is bad. He'll look at these wheels right there and the belts. This is probably the most wear item, like the meters. They said just check the gaskets and graphite the discs, but these are something that they like to run through. Look at how nice he's organizing these. Unbelievable.
Yes?
You got him laid in there just so perfect.
It's meant to be.
Well, we got him all loaded up and more done to this than I thought we were gonna get done today, so I'm satisfied. And I think me and Brody are taking off. I gotta go put a fire burning exhaust stack chimney on a building that blew off for my uncle, so
That sounds fun.
I'm gonna go do that before it gets dark,
I'm
and
gonna go to Hancock.
you're gonna go drop off parts before they close.
That's about it.
And that's it for today. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. We really appreciate it. Brody does too. We'll see you guys next time.